It's a Harrison Bergeron effect, essentially. We're taking the best and the brightest, and we're telling, we got to dumb you down. We can't let you excel. We can't let you succeed. We've got to bring you down because that might hurt somebody else's feelings. Yeah. This nation, 4% of the world's population, produces about 1/4 of the world's economic goods and services. I mean, if that's not exceptional, I don't know what is exceptional. But it's not going to last. The Chinese are licking their chops, ready to prey on America because they see the failure of our system and they see the direction that we're going. If we can't encourage students to get honors classes and high grades and learn and achieve, if we stop doing that, our foreign competitors are going to eat our lunch.
Oh, they will. One of the things I was fond of saying when I was a president of a university, and I often used this particular quote in commencement addresses that I did frequently. I'm not going to give you a degree in opinions today. I'm not going to slap you on the back when you come across the stage to get your diploma and say, congratulations, you majored in opinions. Yeah. That's absurd. You don't go to college or university to get an opinion. You go, I hope, to learn something about what's right and just and real and true. And if anybody listening says, well, I'm not sure I agree, that's just his opinion on education. Let me ask two simple questions. Are you an engineer and are you designing airplanes? Because if you are and you do design them on the basis of your opinion, please tell me which plane it is that you design.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
It's not going to fly.
No.
And if you're a nurse and you're going to give me medication on the basis of an opinion rather than the facts of science, stay away from me. You're a very dangerous person. Because opinions always lead to brokenness and bondage. It's only truth that sets us free. And the objective, the goal of the university, of the college, of education in general should be to help us understand those things that are true.
That's what Harvard started with, truth.
Yes.
Truth.
Veritas.
Here's the problem, though. The millennials, and you wrote a great column in the Washington Times, millennials should practice what they preach. Millennials don't have any ability to do anything other than, and I don't mean all millennials, because there's some really bright ones, but those that have gone into the safe spaces, that have been educated at these nonsense colleges, all they do is they come out and they point out what's a flaw in what you're doing. They never deal with themselves. They're always pointing, you shouldn't do this, and you should lose your ability to speak, you should lose your ability to earn money because I disagree with you.
It's because they have been taught victimization more so than virtue. They've been taught that they are victims. They've been taught to tell other people that they're victims, and therefore their entire worldview is focused on, it's your fault. It's your fault. There's no personal responsibility, personal culpability. There's no idea like pulling yourself up by your own bootstraps so that you succeed. And in fact, that very phrase is perceived as white privilege and oppression. Therefore, they are vengeful and full of vice. If you teach victimization rather than virtue, there will be a predictable outcome. And it will always be vengeance and violence because it's your fault. It's your fault. And therefore, the only solution is to stop you and crush you. That's called fascism.